Hello, everyone. I'm your host, Dr. Bob Lee, and you're watching Open, the live interactive program that brings the Bronx and New York City straight to your TV set. Stay connected to us through social media at BronxNet TV. Leading things off, our first guest is a family educator for Include New York City, and she's joining us today for a look at her work and some of the things that she does. Give her a big round of applause. Kpana Kpoto, welcome to the show. Kpana.
Hi, thank you.
How are you?
I'm good.
First of all, I wanted
Thanks
to say,
for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. I wanted to say our prayers and good wishes go out to the wonderful people of Texas. You know, of course, nature came in with some fury, but humanity out there is great. So it's a wonderful thing.
So it's heartbreaking, though.
Yeah. But I think everything's going to be all right. It's going to take some time to get everything back in line. But that's nature. Mother Nature's here.
Yes.
So tell us about some of the wonderful works that you're doing in our community.
So I'm a family educator at Include NYC, and pretty much what that means is I do a lot of one-on-one support with families of children with disabilities, and that includes our helpline where we provide a lot of direct assistance. So families will call our helpline asking for help on a variety of issues. Could be special education, the different systems, including the Office for People with Developmental Disabilities. Sometimes they're trying to find resources for their children. And we're kind of the on-call people that they can call anytime they need any kind of assistance.
No.
We also do a lot of trainings and workshops in the community. All of our work is free. We don't charge for anything. We do not ask for immigration status when families call us. We do a lot of outreach events as well in the community.
Now, why is that important? Because a lot of people are like, wow, they're going to call us down. They're going to try to.
Yeah, so it's important. Yeah, it's important for me to mention that because due to the recent climate that we're living in right now, a lot of parents are very on edge, especially our Spanish-speaking families. Some of them are very apprehensive about what's going on. So we try to reassure them that we're here to help you. We're not going to ask your immigration status. Our first call of duty is to make sure you get the help that you need for your children.
Right, we're not here for that. We're here for
Yes,
this.
exactly.
Yeah.
We're here to help you.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this for a little over 2 years, but our organization has been in existence for over 30 plus years. And it was started by 3 moms who also have children with disabilities.
Moms, big up to the mom.
Moms keep it moving. Yeah. Moms keep it moving.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And your program is unique. There's a few of them out there, but yours is unique because?
Our program is unique because we try to find different ways to meet families where they are. We recently started a parent support group for our families, and where we have parents come in the second Tuesday every month. And I'm a parent of a child with a disability as well, so I know how lost a parent can feel when they feel like they don't have any support and and no one really understands what they're going through. So that's one thing that we recently started. We also do a lot of online stuff as well. We have live streams. We're going to be starting podcasts soon. Our online community is very vibrant. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Those are all some of the things that we're doing out in the community.
And how do you go online by doing what?
So our live streams are usually once a month. They're going to be starting up soon in the fall. And we usually we promote it online, and parents have a link that they can register, and they just tune in on their tablet or desktop.
So you don't have to go far. It's like you
No,
don't have to go to the library too much anymore.
Exactly.
You can just pick up a smartphone or
we try to meet parents where they are because we realize not everyone's going to be able to come out to a training, although we do encourage parents to come to our trainings because they're very helpful. But we realize that they might not always be able to, so we're trying to find innovative ways to reach them.
So, but we need to change the conversation out there because a lot of people say, all right, I have a child with a disability, but I don't want my next door neighbor to know. I don't want anybody to know.
Right.
There's a stigma out there. How do you overcome
There's
that?
definitely a stigma, and I understand this as a parent of a child with a disability.
How did you go through it?
So it's all about educating other people because a lot of the stigma comes from ignorance. People don't really understand what it means to have a disability. Like we say, a lot of parents I know say our kids may be different, but they're not less than anybody else.
Yeah.
They have rights just like anybody else to live a full life. And one of our main goals is to make sure that our children become as independent as possible so they can thrive in this world out there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Give her a big hand, everybody. You hit it right on the head.
Yeah.
Hit
And
the
you
nail
know,
on the head.
and I want to backtrack a little bit because you
Sure.
did ask what makes us unique. One thing we recently launched was our Include website, over 49% of students in the New York City public school system have individualized education programs, and those are IEPs. And that means that the child has been found eligible for special education. So we created Includenyc to be able to reach our Spanish-speaking families in a really organic way. And so the website is not just where we translated it from English to Spanish, is where we curated content that's specific to the Spanish-speaking community. So that's something that I really want to put out there.
Okay, now how does one get put on that list? How can you tell that somebody has a learning disability?
So the first step would be the child will have to be referred for an evaluation. And an evaluation is usually the first step to be able to indicate where the child's needs are and if the child does have a disability. And that could include a learning disability, it could be autism. There are many different types of disabilities.
You can't just put a child in that category.
Right, they have to be evaluated first. They need a thorough, comprehensive eval first.
I know in the past they used to send a child to a social worker and then try to put them through the system and then say you need this type of drug to...
Well, I mean, there are some children who may need medication. I know there's a lot of controversy, that comes around medicating children, but certainly the first place would be to start with a thorough evaluation and have a medical professional state that the child may need medication.
And if you're really not sure, get a
second opinion.
Yes.
Definitely, and follow your instincts as a parent.
There you go.
Because sometimes there might be some doctors that might brush you off and say, oh, there's nothing wrong with your child, they'll be okay. But I say to parents, follow your instinct.
Well, they may not really have that type of problem.
Exactly.
They put them in that category.
Exactly. So some children may be misdiagnosed. It really helps to have a second opinion if you're not sure.
All right, where can we go again for all the information?
So definitely go to IncludeNYC.org and also IncludeNYC.org.
Give her a big hand, everybody. Kpana Kpoto, family educator, including NYC.
Thanks for having me.
All right, thank you. Come back and share more information with us, okay?
Thank you.
All right, we have to take a quick break right here, but coming up next, we'll learn about a veteran service in the Bronx. But first, the Bronx Documentary Center, they held a block party with a goal to unite the community and have fun, of course. Arlene Makoko has the story.